It's been the most destructive 24 hours since Kilauea roared back to life over a month ago. Rivers of lava devouring hundreds of homes. The communities of Kapoho Beach and Vacation Land all but wiped out. One of the island's most popular beaches now transformed, filled with molten rock. Volcanic fissures spewing lava as high as 250 feet. Earthquakes shaking the island in record numbers. It has been a slow-motion disaster here for weeks now, but everything changed when the giant rivers of molten rock reached a couple of densely populated coastal communities and buried them in lava.
Good morning, everyone. This is the HVO video update for June 6th. In the lower East Rift Zone, activity continues largely as it has since yesterday. Fissure 8 is still fountaining up to 180 feet in height and feeding an active lava flow channel. The margins of that channel are largely stable and there have been no reported breakouts since yesterday. The flow front from the Fissure 8 lava flow has now completely filled Kapoho Bay and created a delta about 0.8 miles from the former coastline. We have reports now that only small portions of Kapoho beach lots remain, and a northern lobe is slowly advancing into that area. A southern lobe of the flow has now completely covered the Vacation Land subdivision. And there's now a flow front that has channelized south of the new delta and is producing a robust laze plume or lava haze. And we remind you that lava haze contains hydrochloric acid and glass fragments and should be avoided. At the summit, small explosions continue, accompanied by frequent rockfalls and continued subsidence. Yesterday, an overflight showed a great deal of slumping into the Hale Ma'u crater from the rim and walls of the crater, so that continues to enlarge, and we expect continued explosions, heightened seismicity, and gas emissions from the summit crater. Thank you.
They are still counting. There is no official number of the homes lost, but some local reports are calling it the single most destructive day here of any eruption here in modern history. Of course, no lives were lost, thankfully, but the locals will tell you, sometimes with a lot of emotion, that it's much more than property damage. It's even cultural damage. This is a bay where a lot of them taught their kids to swim. It's where they went often, and it has now disappeared. And then, of course, there are the thousands of people displaced, and they are still looking for long-term solutions. This is the source of all of that lava, as active as it's ever been, what they call Fissure 8, spewing lava that has covered now 8 square miles, forcing the evacuation of 2,500 people.
At the summit, small explosions continue, accompanied by frequent rockfalls and continued subsidence. Yesterday, an overflight showed a great deal of slumping into the Hale Ma'u crater from the rim and walls of the crater, so that continues to enlarge, and we expect continued explosions, heightened seismicity, and gas emissions from the summit crater. Thank you.